Hi Scorpio, welcome back and welcome to another reading. It's good to see you guys again. This is going to be your reading for January. First one of the new year. Let's get into it. All right, Scorpio, I feel like you guys are ready to cut it out. It's crazy how quick things change once that flip. I'm laughing because I always mix up those words, but it's funny how fast things change once that switch flips within you, once you see something for what it is, when you understand that something is not working. And it's very liberating, that space of acceptance. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Marie Kondo, but she makes her living showing people how to declutter, how to organize their lives. I feel like you guys are Marie Kondoing your life right now, and the process is it's quick, but it's concise. It is to the point. I feel like it's taken a long time for you guys to get here because there's been a lot of hope. There's been a lot of happiness that I feel like kept you guys going, that I feel kept you guys attached to something that was that was not good for you. And I feel like you kind of got a high off of it, off of pursuing something, off of wanting something. There was an itch that was being scratched when you guys were pursuing it, when it was in your life, or when the idea of it, more accurately, was still potent in your mind. But I feel like you guys are waking up for that dream, and I feel like it's very much a snap back to reality, and it's very much a transition now into an embrace of only the things that are for you, an embrace of only the things that are good for you. And I feel like you guys are not being shy about it. I feel like you're not mincing words at this time. You're not mincing your words, and I would even go so far as to say you're not you're not wasting them. You're not wasting your breath. I feel like you guys are about the action. I think that what you are focused on right now is sustainability. What you guys are focused on right now is you guys are focused on ventures that will last. You guys are focused on conquests that are going to amount to something, and anything that falls short of that, anything that is a dead end, I see you guys moving past that in the new year. Yes. Rejoice. And I feel like that's going to feel a bit strange for some of you out there, because I feel like this period of elation, of happiness, of coming together, of camaraderie, of just feeling good, what's happening in the backdrop, or what's beneath the surface, the feelings that you guys are reconciling are altogether quite hard, or altogether quite difficult. But I feel like you're just not they aren't consuming you. So it's like you have these two complete opposite these complete opposite ends of the spectrum within you. You know, great sadness and great happiness. I feel like there's going to be a lot of earth energy that is really grounding you guys, and it's enabling you to see things for what they are. It's enabling you guys to stay present, to come back to yourself. And that's why I feel as though you're not I'm not saying that you're unfeeling, and I don't feel like you are sweeping your emotions under the rug. I just feel like they are not ruling you. You're handling them like an earth sign. You're handling them like an earth sign, Scorpio, and that's because Pluto is in Capricorn and Mars will be in Taurus on the 6th of January. And what does that mean for you guys? It's about a very slow start to the year. It's about the goals that you guys are setting. It's about the life that you are now very much aware that you have the ability to have. It's the practical approach. It's less dreamy. You're less in your mind about it, and I feel like you guys you're really real. You're really real right now about what hasn't been working, and I feel like you guys have no more time for the fake. You guys have no more time for the superficial. Yeah. You guys have no more time for the fantasy. So you find yourself in January, and I feel like you guys are feeling the effects of this right now, where it's almost like you get no rest when you get no you get no rest going from December into January, in the way that there almost isn't any time. Like that switch has been flipped. Like you guys have shifted gears, and you're like, okay, I see it, I know what it is, I understand, I know that this is not going to work out. What's my next move is where I feel like you guys are right now, and I feel like that's the energy that's going to be that's going to continue, that you're going to see, or that you're going to find yourself in for the majority of January. What are your next steps? What do you guys want for yourselves? It's about setting realistic goals, Scorpio, and it's about working towards those. I feel like real love is most definitely on the mind. It wouldn't be a Scorpio reading if it wasn't, would it? And I feel like you guys I'm getting a couple things. Like I feel like you guys are giving this cup to yourself. And I think that you are the one that is patching yourself up. You are the one that is healing yourself. You are the one that's picking yourself up. And I feel like it's because you have realized that you guys deserve to be loved a certain way. You guys deserve to have, you deserve the Ace of Cups. It's here. You know that it's amongst the 7 that are here. So I feel like you guys know that it's out there for you, but I just feel like the paths that you guys set down, the decisions that you have been making, that resulted in you guys coming up empty-handed, or you may have found yourself in a situation that was unrequited. I do feel like it has jaded you. It has jaded you, admittedly. But I feel as though you are able to move forward, and you're able to move on past those dead ends, because you understand and you know that there is something out there that is going to be worthy of you. There is something out there that is curated, that is made just for you, that isn't going to make you, it's something that you're not going to have to work for. It's something that I feel like you guys don't want to have to prove yourself anymore. Yeah. It's futile. And there's a need here to pay attention to the red flags. And trigger warning, this may sound a bit harsh, and I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I do think that you are coming into knowledge about the tragedies that can come about when we expect something to not work out. We run the risk of manifesting that particular outcome. It's that dichotomy, Scorpio. It's that way of viewing it that could cause one to potentially sabotage an opportunity. I cannot talk in this reading to save my life. I just can't get these words out, and perhaps that's how it has felt for you. You know? And so that's one end of it, yes. But the other end is, of course, the part that's out of our control. You know, when we think something is going to be the Ace of Cups, but we get up close to it and we realize that it's all form and no substance. We realize that we were misled. Or we realize that we were working towards, gosh, the energy right now is so like fidgety. It's so like electric. I feel like you guys are kind of aggravated with that whole process. Like I said, you're tired of it. So what is the way forward? Well, it's definitely a slower approach, I can tell you that. It's a much more grounded approach. I feel like there is acceptance and there is practicality in your energy. You're coming through as very grounded with that earth energy supporting you, and I feel like you guys are realizing that you can no longer find yourself in dynamics when you are doing your part and you are doing the other person's part as well. It's not fair, it's not sustainable. Taurus comes out next. I feel like you guys have been a bit stubborn in that regard. Do you stay or do you go? At what point do you stop trying? At what point do you give up? I feel that there's a certain amount of pain that has perhaps become normalized, and that's what's changing for you guys here. You're realizing that in order to get to the Ace of Cups, it doesn't have to cost you anything. It doesn't have to come at the expense of your well-being. It doesn't have to come at the expense of your happiness or at the expense of your health. Uranus is going direct in Taurus on the 13th, and there's a new moon in Capricorn as well. And I feel like come hell or high water, that change is going to happen. I think that you guys feel it coming. You guys feel it coming, and I encourage you to lean into it, because I feel like you can already feel the power that's in it. There's a certain kind of power that comes from non-attachment. And I don't mean emotional detachment, where you are, where you are purposely not investing emotionally in something out of fear that the other person doesn't feel the same way. So you hide your feelings, you hide your emotions, you hide your intentions out of fear of not getting hurt. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is obsessing less, being detached from the outcome, not being so consumed by the outcome that we want to see that we ignore the reality of what we are experiencing. I'm talking about freedom. Uranus and Taurus. The Fool card being Uranus. Uranus energy. Yeah, guys, I'm talking about the freedom, and I'm talking about the power that comes from that. If you're not attached to it, if you aren't obsessing over it, it loses its power over you. That transit in the middle of January is giving you an opportunity to live a new life, for you guys to have a new start. And I think that you should embrace it. Like I said, lean into it. The only thing that could cause you to fumble this opportunity and not make the most of it is trying to rekindle situations, trying to fix things that you guys know should stay broken, trying to control the situation. We're talking about non-attachment. So the moment we start to feel ourselves controlling, or the moment we start to feel ourselves trying to control the outcome of something, take a step back. Detach. And just let things play out. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. I'm not going to lie to you, especially when you want something to work out so badly, especially when you want something to go a certain way so badly. It's going to be hard not to do all that you can to ensure its success, but you don't want to dig up seeds that you guys have just planted. You don't want to undo the work that you guys have been doing spiritually. It's also important here that you guys, it's going to sound a bit corny, but it's important that you guys believe in yourself and that you guys believe in your ability. And if you find that something is not going your way, resist the urge to fight the world. Resist the urge to take it out on those around you. Because it's not really about them. It's just about, it's about how we're feeling, right? It's about us. It's about you. So be careful not to project any of those pains onto those who only want what's best for you, onto those who care about and love you. And bravely continue to move forward down your path with the understanding in mind that you guys will see a brighter day, that brighter days are ahead. All right. I'm going to get a drink really quick, and then we're gonna go through and talk about all of these here. Just a sec. All right. Queen of Swords. So, you've had enough of it. You're ready to cut it all out. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to move on. You're not wasting your breath any longer. You're not wasting any time. And you're already getting into that energy where you're getting comfortable with being detached, when you're getting comfortable with letting go, when you're getting comfortable with releasing. And why are you finally going through this transition? Because you guys don't want to be stuck anymore, because you guys don't want to be confused anymore. You want to be free once again. The Magician. I feel that you guys are in this space energetically where your life just has the ability to be so magical from here, is what that Magician card is about. That's also mercurial energy. Mercury will be in Aquarius on the 8th of January, if I'm not mistaken. And that particular placement, I do think is going to, well, it's, what's really, really awesome about it is that I do think that you guys are going to be much more free-spirited. I feel like you're going to feel less guilty about doing and saying the things that you guys want, about saying the things that are on your mind. And I feel like you've never been shy about that. But I feel like your perspectives surrounding that is most definitely changing. I feel like there is confidence that is building here within you. Another thing too as well, Neptune is direct in Pisces right now. So I feel like you guys are you guys are benefiting from that planet being directly across from you in Pisces, in the way that you can see more. You can trust what you guys see. You guys can trust and believe in your eyes. $112 might be important in some way, shape, or form. Could be January 12th. Or just 112. But this is also that slow start to the year that we were talking about. This is about that slow start to the year. I do think that things are kind of getting back into the groove when it comes to money. I feel like you're seeing some success there. Like, I feel like there are some riches up here, and I feel like you guys feel stable once again. So if you've been having money concerns, if that's been something that has been on your mind, or that has or you've just been working your ass off and being really aggressive about that, I do think that you're going to find yourself here in the first week of January. You're going to be rewarded in an opportunity to relax a little bit. Ace of Cups, and just kind of love on yourself and take care of yourself. So that's pretty nice. You guys may be I don't know, like getting a massage or getting a facial, doing some kind of self-care ritual is what this looks like up here. And I do think that this is also about the reflection. There's a lot of things that you guys can do with this slow start to the year, you know, so don't let that discourage you or make you feel like you are like you're not being productive. I think it's definitely important to take moments, take those moments that you guys know that you need to take care of yourself, that you guys know that you need to get yourself ready to conquer the next thing. I feel like you guys are very intense, and you work very hard, and you're very passionate. You're very passionate, and I think this slow start to the year is a great opportunity to love on yourself, take care of yourself, come up with a plan, and get comfortable with this freeing energy, with this freedom energy that you guys are going to be experiencing. Three of Cups. So, Three of Cups speaks of happy times. It speaks of get-togethers, of kickbacks, and it most definitely speaks of healing. Ace of Wands. This looks like sex up here. Just to keep it real with you. I don't know, either you guys are doing that, I mean, do your thing, or there's just some kind of confusion surrounding it. Let's see what that Seven of Cups is. Whoa. Okay. The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is about you guys realizing your strength and you realizing your power in the face of adversity. This could also be a Leo who's making an entrance here. I feel like you may be observing this person, or this person is observing you. But I do think that there's some kind of judgment call that's being made up here. The Seven of Cups, yes, of course, it does represents choices being made, and I feel like here you guys are making them you guys are making those decisions off of the facts. You're making those decisions based on the truth that you have experienced in your reality. And it's important that you guys forgive yourself and just be really be compassionate with yourself. You know, don't blame yourself for the things that you have experienced. And I feel like when it comes to choosing which path to take going forward, it's important that you're patient with yourself, and that you trust your vision, because I feel like you guys know what needs to be done. You have the clarity, you have the vision here, it's looking like. And I feel like what's on display here as well is a very developed and good sense of judgment. I feel like that's that high feeling that you guys are feeling, it's boosted your confidence. Boosted your confidence in your ability to make healthy and good decisions for yourself. I want to see like what this situation is about, like get a bit more off of this so we can get some specifics. You guys might not be communicating with a lot of people in the beginning of the year. Just enjoying your power, not saying much, saying less, and just doing, you know, like you're not in your mind as much, and I think that that's good. Well, that's pleasant. Cheerfulness. Very much echoing the Three of Cups vibes that we saw here. So it looks good. It looks good, guys. I feel confident saying that. I think that this energetic shift here feels good. So I encourage you to lean into it, to trust your judgment, and make peace with the things that that you're leaving in 2020 in order for you guys to make room and get comfortable with what is now possible in 2021. Ace of Cups. The Lovers. Could have something to do with a Gemini. Could have something to do with a Gemini. This also to me looks like this does look like self-love, and it does look like care. You know, I feel like there's a focus here on your health, on your well-being, on your inner balance, you know, your biorhythms. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so you guys are looking good, smelling good, feeling good, making your money, doing the damn thing. And I'm wondering what this Nine of Swords is. Like, what is this lingering anxiety? Yeah, you guys are not very talkative. So, the Sun. Any anxiety, Scorpio, I feel like you guys can give your regards to that. You can give your regards to that. If you guys are dealing with a Leo, they may be kind of stressing you out, to be real with you. You know, and that's what that Nine of Swords could be referring to. But this could also be fears surrounding money that I do think that are being laid to rest. Yeah. And balance very much being restored. Because I feel like you guys are seeing, and look, the Empress is at the bottom. I was just about to say, you guys are seeing sustained financial success. So if that has been something that has been kind of weighing on your mind as well, and you've just been kind of trying to get yourself situated in this particular way while also seeking love, you know, and trying to be fulfilled in that way as well, I do think that things are getting wrapped up here quite nicely, and some worries are being put to rest. Air, creativity. This speaks of thinking up creative solutions to any problems that you guys have. Let yourself let yourself flow, you know, and express yourself. You're not nearly as trapped as you perceive yourself to be. You guys are free. You're free. The Hierophant. Let's take a look at that here next. Actually, let's look at the Hierophant and the Fool together, because I think that that's very pivotal. Uranus and Taurus, like what's that shift? What's that transit doing for you here in January? Four of Wands. You guys may be looking for a new place, or you guys may have just recently gotten a new place. Nine of Cups. But I do feel like it's everything that you had ever wanted, and it's a step up from where you were previously. So I feel like you guys are in a new and much more comforting environment. I feel like you feel at peace and that you feel pleased with yourself after this particular energetic shift here in the middle of January. It's bringing in feelings of stability, financially and emotionally. Nice. Frivolity. You guys are most definitely transforming. You're evolving. I feel like you guys, and the Empress is at the bottom of the deck again. Yeah, so your path is most definitely looking like it's blessed. I think that you guys go through stages of evolution. You guys go through stages of evolution, and it's almost like at the beginning of the month, you're in your cocoon phase, where you're kind of nursing yourself and getting ready to go on this very, very, very beautiful journey. You guys are transforming. You guys are transforming. You guys are evolving, and you're doing so willingly. You're leaning into this energy, into this. You're letting the cosmos encourage you to make these changes, encourage you to go through these shifts. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords. So we got the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Tower. There's something that is crumbling away when it comes to a fire sign. I think that this is something that was always built on shaky ground, and I think that you guys are coming into knowledge about what exactly happened there. So I do feel like there's some enlightenment that is happening at the end of the month for you. There's some enlightenment that's happening. It looks very eventful down here. Let's take a look at the moon to see what exactly is being revealed. Like, what are you guys learning? Because I do feel like there is some kind of truth coming out. Ten of Swords. I think that you guys are finally going to feel at the end of the month that a very painful cycle has come to an end. If there's something that you guys have been yearning for a very long time, I feel like you are not going to be at the mercy of those feelings any longer. You guys are free. Freedom, freedom, I can't breathe. I don't know the words, but... And the Empress card comes out at the end here to close. Very, very nice, rightfully so. This is Taurus and Libra energy. I think that what's being revealed here is you guys are seeing your value. you're having your Empress moment here towards the end of the month, and it comes with no longer chasing waterfalls, Scorpio. All right, that was your reading for January. Thanks so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.